Okay, water signs. So these are all your cards. I will explain. These are the basic cards. They're for all the water signs. And then this is for Cancer, for Scorpio, for Pisces. I will then read the cards per sign after I've read these. Then I will tie those individual cards back to the main cards, and to end with, I will draw an oracle card from the Enchanted Map Oracle. And my candle went out. So, okay, we have a candle going again. I obviously have cut that part out because you don't need to lose time on that. Now, this is for the water signs when you are a water sign as a sun sign, as an ascendant sign, or as a moon sign. So do look that up. You can do a free chart, astrological chart. If you have a little bit of knowledge of the symbols, you can go to astro.com and see how your birth chart is. But let's dive into the reading, water signs. So I am very happy, really. You start with this Queen of Wands. And okay, I forgot to say that this reading is really like what your guides want you to know with this upcoming new moon in Taurus, which is on the 30th. It's at Universal Time speaking at 8:27 p.m. And the new moon is in Taurus, accompanied by a solar eclipse. So it's very, very powerful energy. And I love that you have this Queen of Wands, because your guides here are telling you. So your guides may be really a specific guides in general, your ancestors, for example. It can also just be, be your instinct, that pure animal body that we all have, and that often speaks to us, but we forget to listen to it. So this card tells you that, look at it, you're a water sign, but you hold the fire in your hand. I'm going to just pull it in, close up. I hope you can see it because my viewfinder is in a delaying. See, she's holding the fire in her hand. And yeah, that means there's a lot of idea power, inspiration power to get that inspiration and bring it out into the real world. It's not just thinking about it. It's really thinking about it, getting the hits, getting the intuitive hits, the inspirational hits, the idea hits, and then doing something with it. Because this is a queen. And the queen is holding her wand up high. She's holding that fire. She's also very, very happy. She's surrounded by more fire. So usually water and fire are not really happy together. But your guides tell you that you have this power. And they also ask you to use it wisely. Because we have here, I'm going to first read this one because that's what they want me to read first. Because they tell you it's time to break through any procrastination that you may be doing, any overthinking, rumination, going round in circles in your head about a certain person, a certain situation, a job situation, a living situation, an event, or just a life situation in general, or a relationship situation. It doesn't matter about what it is, because that will be, of course, depending on your personal context, because after all, this is a general reading. But really, there has been sort of, okay, I don't really know what to do, and you've been going around in circles, avoiding really going to the heart of the matter. The heart of the matter is here. Again, light. I think that is also the heart of the matter, where you really take inspired action. But before that, I feel this is more like the first card. Really, it came out last, but I don't do really positional readings in these general readings. So I feel that really, finally, there will come a moment when this, this insight comes, this breakthrough moment, this moment when you see, okay, I have been going around in circles and it hasn't brought me anywhere. I haven't been taking this inspired action. I have really just been going around in circles. It's not bringing me any joy. It's not going to bring any progress. It's not going to bring any benefits. nothing, until you really break through that cycle. And they ask you to break through that cycle because they tell you as well, if you look at these cards together, first of all, if you break through this cycle, then you become, you embrace that power of that queen, but also you're opening up the way, really the Knight of Cups, you're opening up the way for new people, new situations, new events, new happenings, a new job, whatever you want to make way for, you're opening up the way the moment you break through procrastination, rumination, thinking in circles. It's really, really powerful, this. So they really ask you to stop thinking too much, feel what you need to do, and then take inspired action, because lots of good stuff coming in and coming your way. But first you need to break through that sort of, because this thinking, this loop thinking limits you. Okay, let's go now first then to Cancer. So Cancer, let's see what these cards are. Okay, like this. So we start with the Lovers. I'm going to look at the cards first. The Four of Wands and the Moon. So I'm going to start with that Moon card, because your guides ask you, this is really a water card, yeah? It is connected to Cancer. Cancer is ruled by the Moon. So really, this is your card, Cancer. And it's asking you to really trust what your body is telling you, what your instincts, what your gut is telling you, because your guides are sort of standing next to you. Your ancestors are standing next to you, and they're whispering in your ear, but you just need to listen. And they will inspire you to take, to open for this here to happen. But you have to listen to them. So they're asking you to, so this is sort of like a call to attention, not a call to action, but really a CTA, a call to attention in this case. Like, hey, listen, we're here. Listen to us. Because look at this. It's a fox next to her, and that's the ancestors, the guides talking to you. And they want you to listen. So I'm going to put that here. So that's a thing. That is really what they want you. They want you to listen so that you can start this process. Now that, of course, the Lover's card, especially in this here, it is, I feel that this card means here for you is embracing yourself and choosing yourself. Now, water signs usually are very empathic. They are also very other-oriented. But I feel it's time to be oriented to focus a little bit on yourself and to embrace yourself. To embrace yourself and to give yourself a hug. Because, when you're in this rumination, it's a bit like, oh my God, it's wearing you down, it's tiring, it's exhausting, and you need to really embrace and hug yourself. Also, embrace the fact that, the ancestors are there. It's almost like also the ancestors are here to tell you, it's okay, we've got your back. You can go and start your inspired action, because we are here to support you and we got your back. So it's not only you supporting yourself, but you also have the support of the universe, of your guides, of your ancestors. And I love that this card came out as well, because the Four of Wands is a solid card, a secure card. People standing on top of the building, really, there's joy in the card. There's a celebrational element in the card. And I feel that you're gaining your footing again. When you break through this rumination, through this cycle of overthinking, of going round in circles, and you start to take inspired action, of course the road opens up to new stuff. And there's a hair here, I don't want that. And it opens up the way. And it opens up the way to you feeling more secure, safe again. And your ancestors are here to show you that way, how to feel safe and secure again. They're here on that path, but you have to listen to them. Listening to them will really cut through this. So trust those hits, trust those intuitive things, trust those serendipities, coincidence, things that you feel like come out of nowhere, but they have really an enormous value for you. because in those intuitive hits lay responses, lay, the moments of breakthrough. They will lead through that breakthrough, to that breakthrough, to that insight, to that, that light bulb moment, that aha moment, like, okay, that is what I need to do. This is the action I need to take. So let's see what more. So I'm going to see the Hanged Man, the Knight of Wands. Love that. Knight of Wands and Queen of Wands. This is sort of a reverberation, an echo of this card. For the moment, none of the cards came out double. In the other readings I did for the other elements, we often had repeated cards in the individual cards from here, but don't have it now. And the Hierophant. I feel that I'm going to read these two together for the moment, just going to put that one down. With the Hanged Man and the Hierophant, I feel that you're in this learning process, this enormous growth process. You're looking for more structure, for more footing. You're looking for that, but it is a learning process. And that's probably why also you have been searching. Because this is not only going round in circles, you also have been searching for something. And why am I saying this here? Specifically for you, Cancer, also because of the Hanged Man. It feels like you have been waiting to get to that bulb, that light bulb moment, that aha moment, that moment of insight. And it has taken a while. And for some, it will, of course, come in like almost immediately after that new moon. For some, it still might take a while. This really depends on your personal context, also on other positions in your birth chart, of course, your personal experience, your personality. Okay, my printer is doing the funny stuff again. But yes, you are in search of something. So the information is coming to you in a gradual way, and has been coming to you in a gradual way. Now, at a certain point, when you have that breakthrough moment, you start moving. You start moving with this King of Wands. You start moving, first of all, with a lot more passion, with a lot more energy, with a lot more enthusiasm. And you are really starting to be convinced, yes, this is the right action to take. Before, you may have felt a little bit lost and everything was a little bit like hazy and not very clear, but you will start to get that sense of direction again. And that is going to come in. This can be even, and I don't want to disillusion you. I think this is going to happen really around the new moon. But for you to get really, really going and to really get into, into this fire, to be very honest, I feel that is going to be a longer way out. But the process starts now. And so they're telling you this is really possible. The inspired action, and you moving toward, and you feeling that you have direction and footing again, and you feel that you know what to do next. That is going to come in a little bit later after that new moon. So usually the effects of the new moon often come or are really visible when there is the full moon. So 6 months later in the same sign. So the full moon in Taurus. So usually that's 6 months from now. Anyway, but let's see how this plays out. So I'll be back later here for your oracle card. I'm now going to move on to Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. Now I'm going to say something. I'm going to refer to your opposite sign. Scorpio's opposite sign is Taurus. Taurus had that tower again as well. And I read that tower for Taurus as the Uranus in Taurus. Now that Uranus in Taurus, that is conjunct with the new moon that is happening on April 30th, because Uranus will stay in Taurus until 2026, and this new moon is really conjunct. Not precise. Not precise. It's precisely the same degree, but very close. They're very close. So there is an influence there of Uranus, of the, that everything is shaking up because we need something new. We need a revolution. We need to break free. So this is what Scorpio is also going to feel, because Scorpio is the opposite sign. So the conversation that that new moon is having is opposite the sign of Scorpio. So for sure they will be affected. And it's funny that, from all the cards, this card came out as well. And yeah, you're going to feel shaken. You're going to feel like, there is, things are moving, things are, really like an earthquake, like shifting and changing. And like when a small earthquakes, which happen all the time, is when two parts of the earth start moving around and sliding over each other. And that is what's happening in your life. I can't explain it much better, but look, your guides are telling you, if you have been feeling like everything has been shifting and changing and unstable, and you feel that has brought you weariness and even fear, your guides are telling you here with, that there is a moment that that you're going to know why this shakeup is happening with this Ace of Swords. You're going to know that. And funny enough, I haven't looked at the other cards. We have the Justice card and the Ace of Cups. So another ace, Scorpio. So I feel that the moment that, you get that breakthrough moment, you see why that is happening, you will probably also see, and this is what they say, you will also see where you need to make adjustments and where you need to sort of do a reset, a do-over, a start over, a new beginning, Ace of Cups. Release all those fears as well. These are all butterflies. So there is a transformation going on within you. And as soon as you start to see why, you can sort of release all these fears and all these doubts and all this, the exhaustion from this tower situation, and you can release that. But you come out in a different way. You come out transformed. You come out like a new you, with a new outlook on your life, on the things you need to do, and then you can take that inspired action, of course, and that will bring you. This justice is like, for me, almost the opposite of the tower, like versus everything shaking, everything is starting to become solid again, in balance. So it's balancing out. And I think that's a good sign. I think it's good that you know that after the shakeup, and when you have that moment of breakthrough and you see what you need to change and you let go of the old and you come out renewed, have a new start, do something new, whether that's about relationships, whether that's about a job situation, whatever situation in life that is really being shaken up by the world, by events, by the universe. Your ancestors are telling you that this needed to happen. You need to transform and let the transformed you come out, because that they tell you that will bring you stability again. It will bring you inner peace, inner harmony. It will bring you that footing under your feet again. So really listen to that, and don't be afraid of that tower, because that tower is needed. A tower always removes what is no longer needed, or no longer useful, or no longer beneficial. So see it like that. What are the other cards? Let's see whether double cards come out. No, this is very funny. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is really like trusting that things happen for a reason. Sometimes it's really it's a cliche. And I'm not saying that all things happen for a reason, but some things do happen for a reason. And sometimes we need to just go with those things. And I think that this card is telling you okay, this tower may be very scary. It may be disconcerting. It may be upsetting. But if you stay still and you trust that it's part of what's happening right now, you don't fight it too much. You don't fight that, that Uranus and Taurus. opposed to your sign too much, then if you flow with that, just let it happen, then you can go, you can get control again, because we are here with the King of Cups. King of Cups in control of his emotions, in control also of his instincts, of his intuition. So, they tell you to listen, to do the transformation, because that will bring you on top. Yeah, this is a water king, yeah? It's a water, so already it has reverberance to your sign. So you can become this King of Cups. You can become in control of yourself again. Your ancestors, your guides are telling you that just, don't fight it. Don't force things. Flow with whatever is presenting itself to you, and you will get on top of it. Because the flowing, this king is sort of like on a sort of, what is it? A raft? It's not really a raft because it's a stone, but okay, it's acting like a raft on the water. It's floating. And that's what you need to do, because when you float, you're not fighting all the changes, because they're telling you changes are abound, changes are afoot, changes will come, no matter how hard you fight, because Scorpio, don't forget, you're a fixed sign. You, just like a Taurus, also a fixed sign, you don't like change too much. So, but it's coming. There's nothing you can do with it. Only flow with it. The more you flow, the easier the change will be. That is what your ancestors are telling you. The quicker this justice will come in, the quicker you will start, that transformation, and you will feel that you are like changed, really changed. It's quite a deep change here, by the way. I mean, that's how it feels to me, but it will be different for everybody, every Scorpio out there, obviously. Okay, so let's move on to Pisces. So Pisces, we have the Six of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Temperance card. So I feel that here, Pisces, so when I was talking about going around in circles, the reason why you're going around in circles is because it's familiar. Because it's you're hanging on to the past. You have this nostalgic feeling that the past was way better. Your past things, past events, past people, past I don't know what. Everything that was in the past looks to you as if we always say the grass is greener on the other side, but for you the grass is greener in the past. That's how I would explain this card. And your guides are telling you that, let go of that. Let go of that illusion, because the past is not going to come back. The past is not going to come back. But this card, if you hold on to this nostalgia, to this past energy, and always thinking the past was better, then you're not seeing the opportunities that are ahead of you. Because look, the Two of Wands, she's sitting on the roof. She's looking at the moon, holding the earth in her lap, in her hands. And there are so many opportunities ahead of you, but when you stay with your head in the grass is greener in the past sort of energy, then you will not see that. You will not see these opportunities. You will not see what is possible ahead. You will not be able to light that fire, because Wands is the fire element. Now they want you to see. They want you to open your eyes, to go away from this. And the Temperance card for me is, it's a bit of a strange card here, because Temperance is usually a bit slower. They're asking you probably, this is what's coming to me, to just, okay, this energy is going to be present. At a certain point, this comes in. You sort of realize, what, I can no longer hang on to these past sentiments, because they're not bringing me anywhere. So you have to let go, and then you start to see opportunities. But you have to give it time. Temperance. You can't force this process. So if you listen to this reading and you just want to make the change already today, don't do that. right moments and the right sort of circumstances will present themselves to you where you really truly can see clearly what you need to do next. When that Queen of Wands comes in, when that Ace of Swords comes in, that opens the way to, lots of new things in your life. But you have to not force it as well. You have to go with the flow here, temper your expectations, temper your need for control, your need also to hang on to that past. But you have to temper it because, just level it out and trust that things will come in their right time. Oh, these are lovely. Look at this. Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, more or less the same energy, but a little bit different. And then even a Two of Cups. So I'm going to start with these pages. So for me, these pages are sort of the same, well, two sides of the coin. But they indicate that new you coming out, the new you. Now it's funny that you have, you will see the opportunities ahead. This is a fire element. But here we have the water element, Page of Cups, and the earth element. So it's going to give you new opportunities, yes, new opportunities in the real world, new materialistic resources coming your way, new ideas as well, but new ideas that really are tangible, not, just some idea. But it's also, I feel for this is really new experiences, new people coming in. And you'll be surprised when you let go of the past where you're hanging on onto with dear life. You'll be surprised at what's coming at you, what new emotions as well, but most of all, most new experiences, new people, and new opportunities coming in. And that's when those opportunities, when you see them, that is when you can take action on them, yeah? That's when you can start to be that queen. So keep your eyes open for that insight, but don't force it. So these two pages are like a new version of you, but will also come with new opportunities. And I feel that this is, for some Pisces, it will be a new relationship coming in when they let go of old things from the past, which can be old grievances or, old flames, hanging on to old flames that really is not working. But for other Pisces, this can be a new agreement, a new contract, a new work situation, signing a contract, signing an agreement, or, coming back together with people that are dear and near to you, or even new people coming into your world that will support you, that have your back, not people from the past. Or it can be, of course, people that always had your back and keep on having your back. But there's new opportunities as well in this card. For me, this is very much so because it came out with these two pages. For me, it's really also new opportunities. And, it's sort of when these new opportunities or new experiences, new situations come in and new people come in, you have to embrace them. And these are good because they are this is an angel, yeah? An angel, it's a lion head, but with angel wings. These opportunities, these experiences, these people, it's sort of meant to be. That your ancestors are telling you, embrace this because we're here. That's your guides, that's your ancestors. We're protecting this situation. We're having your back. And these people, really, they are good for you. These situations, really, they are good for you. So go for it. Okay, so let's end with the oracle cards. So I'll be fast forwarding them while I pull them. Okay, so for Cancer, it says wide open. And yeah, that's what they ask you to do with this moon and this lovers here. We've got your back. You can trust what we're saying to you, and you have to be wide open, vulnerable, but that hangman here, wide open to whatever messages come to your way. And that is, the noise you hear in the back is a dog coming in. I have 3 dogs. I used to have 6, but they were all old and some were sick, and yeah. So I'm down to 3. but they're making noise when they come in. Anyway, sorry for that. Wide open. So you are free to express your uniqueness to the world and share in all the bounty of life's endless possibilities. All manner of opportunities are presented to you at this time. The wide open card is a signal that you're able to truly manifest your dreams and that your goals are in sight. Don't remain small and contracted. Instead, expand your horizon beyond what you believe to be your limitations. So yes, that is here. You're still searching a little bit, and you need to flow, but things need to come to you before you have that breakthrough moment, because there are things that you limit yourself in, but the universe is supporting you. As I said, your ancestors, your guide, the universe has your back. Listen to what they're whispering in your ear, because that will open up a whole new you and a whole new way of being, new opportunities. Knight of Cups, wide open, coming in. Yeah, it's beautiful. So for Scorpio, it's Magic Prayer, and that card came out a few times in this reading for other elemental readings. So it's Magic Prayer. It's this card. Let me just hold it here. It says, speak your prayers, listen for the answers, and act in faith. So, Scorpio, when you are experiencing that tower, ask for help, ask for help, ask for guidance from your guides, from your ancestors, from the universe, because they're there to help you, to support you in this process. And the more you flow and the more you listen to them and ask for the help, the more they will come in to help you, and the easier this whole transformation is going to be. So really ask for help in whatever way. And then for Pisces, you have the Strength card. So look at this woman balancing on a rock and then holding the earth. So there is an earth element here as well. Now your true strength, it says, your true strength comes not from self-reliance alone, but from a sincere faith in a higher power. Okay, that's a Temperance card. Have faith in the universe, in your ancestors, in your guides, because they're here to help you, and you need to have faith, because if you have faith in that higher power, in those ancestors, etc., in the universe, you've got the strength to accomplish even the most daunting tasks. You can connect with and channel the power of the universe. The Strength card indicates that your ideas are being tested and refined, and your relationships are being deepened. No matter what happens, nothing can move you off the course of evolution. Evolution here. These 2 pages. That's you evolving. It's you evolving, letting go of that past and evolving to new you. The breakthrough moment will come, then you can take action. As the potency of your connections becomes more obvious, you're able to harness the creative energies that are available to you. Have courage and dive in, for magic is in the process of finding a form to take. When you remember that real strength comes from a combination of your efforts and reliance on a higher power working through you, all is possible. You can do anything now. So there is this powerful, you have this already in you. You just need to embrace that Queen of Wands. You already have this enormous power to manifest in you, but because you're hanging on to this past, you don't often see it. So that needs to be broken. That sort of loop thinking of, here, sticking to the past needs to be broken. But you are protected by the universe. They have your back, and you cannot just force this whole process. It needs to unfold as it needs to unfold, if that makes sense. Okay, so this was the last reading for the new moon in Taurus, for the water signs. I will be coming with a new reading quite soon. But for now, don't forget, there is still the contest open, Magic 2022, in the comments. You can follow me on TikTok. Please subscribe, please like, please share, because every support for my channel helps me give more of this to you and provide more content. There is other content in the pipeline, but I'll be speaking to that about that soon. Anyway, I would like to thank you, Pisces, for being here. Please make sure that you sort of listen to what your guides need to want you to know, but also don't take it as written in stone, and always follow your free will and trust your own instincts. I would like to say that. So that's it from me to you for now, and bye for now.